So let's talk about my great grandfather. He was Afro-Iranian, and Afro people, the Bantu people, got in Persia by a multiplicity of ways. It is very important to know that the Persians are Semitic people from Elam, E-L-A-M. So they have very similar customs to the Israelites because they are a Hebraic group of people, a Semitic, group of people. So when we begin to look into the Persian captivity and the biblical narrative, we will see that Judah went under Persian captivity. And throughout this time, it was very hard to distinguish the Persian women from the Israelite women because of what I forestated. And the proof of this is in the book of Esther, when King Xerxes, and you guys could go look into the different stones about King Xerxes, and you will begin to see that this was quantified based on extra biblical chronology and historical evidence. Esther blended in with the Persian women, and she had to reveal her Judaic identity. So this is how Israelites got in Persia. You also have your Indian Ocean trade, your slave trade, where Israelites were taking from East Africa, which we know is the land of Israel, so Tanzania, Zanzibar, the Swahili coast. And when you begin to look at this, in the Swahili coast, you have Bantu, you have Afro-Arabs. And there's also another phrase that I can't pronounce off the top of my head, so I'll likely type it in the description. All of these were Hebraic groups of people, Israelites, and their relatives. So when we began to look into how my great grandfather got over here, it had to be in the late 1800s, mid 1800s, because my great grandmother, Belle, she was born here in 1886, but her father was from over in Iran. And we know that Iran is just Mesopotamia. So this begins to justify the biblical narrative as well as the oral tradition of the West African Bantu tribes, specifically the Igbo, the Ashanti, the Ewe, the Bassa, so on and so forth, that we are an Eastern people who originated in Mesopotamia. Comment down below and tell me what you think about this. Food for thought.